Hello everybody, I'm the Sonic Arrow, and after getting my butt handed to me in the second mission of Thief Gold Edition, I'm not ready to handle zombies. Anyway, we're back with The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I was just playing the classic from the 90s? 90 sounds about right. It's the first game in the Thief franchise where you are Master Thief Garrett. I mentioned this in Mirror Layers, but just I'm proud of myself for getting through the first level, but now I can't get through the second level because I'm not good at sneaking and waiting in the darkness. Plus, there are zombies in the second level, and I was not expecting that. They look like diseased corpses, like all zombies are, but I want to get back into The Vanishing of Ethan Clark. This game's not that scary. It's just that one jump scare was awful. Oh boy. Jeez, jeez. It's coming through my speakers. Sound. Hold on just a sec. Okay, Thief Gold. The game was released in, at least America, November 30th, 1998. So this one is around the time of, like, Morrowind. Like, the same kind of graphics. Like, just very early type of stuff. And it was developed by Looking Glass Studios and published by Square Enix. Square Enix is a fantastic publishing company, and like their games are like some of the best I've ever played, like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, just the entire series. They published Life is Strange. Wow. Yeesh. Just I'm looking at some of these games, and Dissidia Final Fantasy, Collection of Saga Final Fantasy Legend. What? What is this? Wow. It looks like Game Boy. It looks like Game Boy Final Fantasy. Like it looks like Earthbound. That's the game. Yeesh. That's some old games. Okay, now it's coming through the headphones. Here we go. Okay, I turned on my headphones too late after starting the game. Anyway, here we are. Did we already turn this off? Yes, we did. Sounds like it's still going, but it's not. Okay, well, save that. I forgot, we can't jump in this one. I'm thinking thief. And I'm not playing that. Although, this game is well crafted. Like, any kind of good story driven game is something I'm into. So, like, oh, it's skunk. Oh, it's coming in from outside and it stinks. It's summer. Of course they're out. They're looking for our chickens. But they ain't gonna get them. Oh, it's overpowering. It's in our yard. Oh, come on. It's up there. I ran straight past it, didn't I? That's some funky hummus. Okay, here we go. Now, what lies in waiting beyond the dam? That's what I want to know. For a second, I thought I was playing Skyrim, and I thought that was Creep Cluster. Something's wrong with me, I know this. So Ethan's alive. It's good to know. This place is beautiful. I love how you're semi-restricted in movement. Like, you can climb over small rock piles, but you can also, but there's also a border of where you can not go. Now, what happened here? Can we go in? No. This looks recent because these things are still smoldering. This fire was definitely recent. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just exploring the countryside. This is beautiful. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. Wait a sec. We're going backwards. I just realized, like, the first episode, the guy who got his legs ripped off was trying to kill Ethan. But, like, the grandpa knocked him off. So we're going backwards in terms of what happened. I'm guessing this was the magician's... No, it wasn't. It was the moonshiner whose house was burned down. I'm guessing we do have to go here. We're going backwards. I know this. Because that guy was dead at the beginning, and then he was alive for the second death we witnessed. So, yeah, we're going backwards in terms of what happened. Does that mean Ethan was hiding at the beginning? No, because we're getting close to Ethan, is what he said. Okay, I'm totally lost now. Where are we supposed to go? Is there a way into this bulging pile of rubble? It's gotta be, right? The front door? Yeah, the front door. This is definitely recent. It's still burning and smoking. The fire would have gone out way long ago if this was done before. Charred. peaceful. Grandpa. Grandpa stayed behind. Grandpa, no. Where are you going, little lady? Grandma's leading us. Mm-hmm. So I missed something. This was the mine. So I missed something. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely missed something. I was supposed to go through here and discover the stories, right? I knew this game was too peaceful and or too short. This one he stands, walk no further. If this one he stands, our ritual failed. If this one he stands, the sea thing gate remains sealed. It's got me. Yeah. I think I just have to make a run for it. Hmm. He is not dead, but eternal lie. The god of strange aeons cannot die. We open the gate of old. The guardian eyes have long grown cold. Name of our god, our truth, our key. He is that which is, which should not be. What's that mean? Oh dear. Going there. So we have to go there too. This thing. think the stars are what's going on here. Wait a second. No. Oh, I get it. For this thing, it's that. Okay. Yeah, right? No, yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Oops. Okay, now what? So, for the star, we need this thing. That thing on the fourth one. The cross with the bow tie. Okay. Right. Triangle. Diamond, star, circle, square, and triangle down. So which one's a so where are the triangle downs? This guy. There are lots of triangle downs. How do I know which one is which? Is there more to the puzzle I'm not seeing? Hold on a sec. Oh. So the first one is the heart, and the second one is the M? Or the last one? Not dead, but eternal lie. God of strange aeons cannot die. The gate of old, its guardian eyes have long grown cold. What does that mean? So the last one, which is triangle up, should be that M, that symbol for Libra, I think. Right? Is that even a possibility? Yes. The first one was this. The fourth one was that, which should not be. Our truth, our key. Let me read that again. Getting my cardio running up and down, aren't I? Yeah. Not dead, but eternal lie. God of strange aeons cannot die. The guardians have long grown cold. You open the gate of old. God of strange aeons cannot die. Oops. I'm wondering what that note means for this. I'm unsure. I mean, shoot, man. Cannot die. Well, okay, I probably have to be looking at these symbols. So the square. Where's the square? Square. Looks like a Z. Maybe the ones around him? No. So there's one square. Another square. Can you move and tell me more, buddy? Not noticing anything that... Do I have to go back and explore? Probably have to go back and explore for more souls. So here I am. I do. I do have to go explore. God. Okay, it's safe to say I'm lost. This way. Yes. See, I now have 4 guys standing there, right? Should at least. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the square is a Z. The diamond is grabbing the horn. Triangle up is that thing. Okay, so I had that one wrong. Nope. The diamond was the old-timey telephone, so I do. That was already right. That thing. Now the Square was the Z. Right? Square's the Z. Yep. So triangle down and the circle are what's missing. Duh. Curse of the Sea Thing. The Enochian Necronomicon. The iron ore miners had finally found it. Not all of them wanted to perform its ritual, disturb, summon the Sea Thing, Nai. When miner realized the ritual would unleash Nai's flood upon the world, and so the miner had no choice but to stab the others with blades with blade shards of magic. Elt down. Magic elt down. Nai, in response, cursed the miner, who now wanders the mine, doomed to prevent others from summoning the sea thing and flooding the world forever. Request for clarification. Mr. Carter, the United States Patent and Trademark Office received your January 27, 1973 letter requesting further explanation as to why your recently submitted patent 527F2D was rejected by his office. As we explained in our previous letter, the patent was rejected for infringing upon a previously existing patent. We have on record from you more than 4 dozen requested patents submitted in the last 16 months. None have been successful, and all have been met with challenges by you, Mr. Carter. By you. Mr. Carter, we would like to consider this matter and further matters administratively closed. Sincerely, James Mackey, Administrative Director. Interesting. Dude, get your shit out of our basement and bring it to the goddamn dump. I am so sick of stepping over your lifetime of failure on my way to the washing machine. I'm not kidding. Either you move it or I burn it. So he was writing books or developing something? Alright, I found Ethan's story about the sea thing. Ancient god, yes. These are stories. Getting closer. Closer and closer and closer. What is this? Where have we been? That's like here. Ah, the train station. One of the first ones I missed. Right? Well, so these things are called stories, not enigmas. Well, first off, I'm going to turn off this fan. Whew, a little too chilly. Woo! Spinny chair, or rolly chair. I'm going a little too far, though. I love how we have infinite sprint. It just makes getting around so much easier. Why wasn't this the normal walking speed? I mean, I guess because this is a walk, and this is a run. Okay, why couldn't we have a run and a sprint? But I mean, we have infinite run. I guess we pace ourselves? Alright, let's go back through and figure out what the heck this is. Not the dam, I can tell you that much. The bowl. Traps and skulls. What is this, though? Okay, I think I have a rough idea of where it is. Straight on up. Hello, what's this? I forgot this was a that TV stand, not the bowl. Thought we had to run from something. Are we in hyperspace? Escape pods. Beast had fangs, but it was heavy and slow, so when it saw the light in the sky, it waited, thinking the light would go out, like the others before it. When it did not, the beast rose up on its legs and went to the place where the fire was still burning. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one was blue, a bright and pure blue that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs and the light vanished. A moment later, the light appeared again between two distant trees. The beast wanted to go home but could not ignore the light, so it chased it deeper into the forest. When the light stopped, it did so in a clearing of trees. The beast entered the circle, feeling no fear. The trees turned toward the beast, pointing at it like needles, but the tops of the trees lowered and dug into the ground. The trunks and roots were raised into the air and closed around the beast like walls. As the ground disappeared, the beast realized it would never use its fangs again. America's Finest Science Fiction, January 1964, 40 cents. That's a steal. Featuring Yellow Hills of Mars by Douglas Spalding, plus Julian West, Michael Arden, Candace Carlisle, and many others. Travis's Defacement, Gaylord. I don't get that I don't get that insult. Like, why wouldn't you want to be Lord of the Happy Folk? Because gay can mean happy, not just two same-sex people. So, who wouldn't want to be the Happy Lord? At least you'd be happy. Alright, space capsule. The bull. The bullshit? I did not explore well, did I? It's across the road from the house, so I just gotta go straight up. Suffering. Yes? No. No. I do not. Inequality? The heart. Beautiful woman sat by a river. A witch approached and told the woman she was to have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear and she could not stop crying. Fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping, till the child was born. But the crying had aged the woman and she was no longer beautiful. When he was old enough, her son climbed to the mountain to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make his mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared and the mother was beautiful again. Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. I don't mean it, and I know I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. Just gotta pull your head out of them clouds, okay? Wow, okay. With a mother like that, who wouldn't escape into reality? Yeah, who wouldn't want to escape from reality? Now, what's the way back down? So he took a tent out to the wilderness to escape his mother's frustrations. I mean, kids who had a treehouse would definitely live in the treehouse if they couldn't deal with their mother or father, or both. constantly getting upset with them for little reasons. That's all the stories. I did it. Hide under a thick comforter, kid. Do you have a comforter down here? Ugh. Wait, wait. Hold on. What? Instead of getting copyright striked, I can just tab into OBS. What in the hell was that? I loved it, but what was that? So, first of all, us. No wonder we had Infinite Sprint. We were in the kid's memory, for God's sake. Second, what? The story ends not with us finding the kid, but it ends with the kid perishing in a fire. What? What? Paul Prospero. The kid wrote him letters. And he knew this was the last story he'd ever write. The last case he'd ever take. I'm... What? What? First off, those stories were well crafted. I could see them being in one of those short little books that you can get from the library at like school or in the child section of the library. And it's just like little short stories. If there was more of those, you could write a whole book with those. Like, first off, that was a dark ending. I want to be one of the people with the water buckets going and dousing the fire. I want to see Ethan get out of there, around the fire. Could we take control of Ethan? Get out of the fire? No, apparently not. This was a visual story that does not hold your hand. Yeah, it does not. And I figured it out. I sure figured it out. But what in the hell was that? I was like, hope we don't see a dead kid. Telling the kid it's okay to let go. What happens then? Another story, kid. How it's always been. Uh-uh. Nuh-uh. I don't like that. I want to see a Vanishing of Ethan Carter too. Hold on. Hold on. Make sure I don't tab in open Opera and... Come on, Opera. I use the Opera GX browser. I'm not sponsored by them, but it's a good browser. I like it. It's a browser with customization options. Although it's not coming up very fast. Ugh. Come on, there you go. There's two of you. Okay, come on then. It's a horror adventure video game. Okay, kinda, yeah. Published by the Astronauts for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Oh! It's an indie game, open world, survival horror. I guess. Doesn't really fit, but yeah, I guess. Someone's review. The R-rated content doesn't match its training wheels level gameplay. Yeah? Okay. They never made a sequel. But I mean, okay. Sorry, I'm just. Oh boy. Yeah, so that was the. Yeah, that was the end. Ethan talks to Paul. Ethan says he can't go because he has to finish the stories. Paul thanks Ethan for his story. Tells him it's okay to let go. No! That's what I hate about games with sad endings. And, like, tragedy and. Oh! When there's a death, they're always told it's okay to let go because it was the best you. It was the best you could do, and now time's up and it's time to go. And no, just no, awful. Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I hated that ending. I loved the game. I hated that ending, but that's okay because you can. I loved the game. The ending was fine for what it wanted to get across. Like, you always think you got time, but when your time's up, you just gotta be willing to let go or some shit like that. No, I don't like that. I love the game. I don't like that ending. Astronauts. What the hell? I didn't like that. That ending was not what I liked. But it's not my ending. Oh well. The stories were good. Like I said, I like those. The fact that he had to go through to get the full ending, yeah, that makes sense. You take all your time, and, like, okay, the kid dying was bad enough, but the last words his family ever said to him was that he's a faggot. That is a slur. That's gonna get this video age restricted. This is R-rated stuff. I am not. 18 plus only for this entire series. It was all recorded in one big go, and it's like, oh man, no, I hate that. I just hate that. I hate that I like this game, and I hate that this is where it was going. Because that's it. Man, I'm not gonna get over that. Why did I take so long to play this game? I've had this game for like a few months now. I don't know. Like, the whole regrets thing. Like, his family was terrible to him. Why do you think he made up the story about the sleeper? Like, yeah, his family did treat him awful and ain't taking those words back and no time to apologize. And yeah, life is tragic, but man, this was real tragic. I mean, this game took me like 2, maybe 3 hours to play. That was a short game, but I was able to split it up for content. Yeesh. I feel dirty. I might combine it all. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I already said my outros and goodbyes and yada yada yada, so. Yo, I'm not gonna be okay after that one. That was 3 hours of my life down the toilet. Am I any better for it? Yeah, because I got to play a good game. Like, there's replayability in that one. I guess. Mirror Layers definitely has replayability, like I said, but I don't know about this one. This is like a one and done kind of thing. I mean, I might revisit it. It's a good game. I could see going back to it for like in like maybe a year's time, like maybe. Like I don't know, possibly revisit it. Give it a good old try again. I don't know. I could do the same for all the games I've played, possibly. I don't see myself going back for a lot of those games, but this game, yeah, I'd revisit it later. I don't know, man. This just, ugh. But I'm confused. Like, in the beginning, Travis was killed by Grandpa. And then, like, we see Travis kill Dad? And then we see Grandpa with Ethan after that. It's definitely not a chronological story, like, going through and solving the murders, but I don't know. What'd you guys think? Did you like that? I liked that. That was a good game. I'd play it again sometime. The ending sucked. But oh well. I better not lose any of this footage because I'm going to be pissed if I have to relive that ending anytime soon. So, I don't know. Might come back to it, might not. Depends on the mood. I just know that I have to end this one with a thank you very so much for watching. If you liked it, I'm glad. If you didn't, I totally understand why. And what do you guys think? Was that anything good? Did you like that? If you did you not? Like me? Like I'm a split down the middle kind of guy. Like I like to sit on the fence. Like there are good points and there are bad points. This one had a lot of good points. The ending was a bad point. We ended on a sour note. Started off strong with those traps coming up and bah! Hello, scary! Ah, my leg. But I mean, it was a good one. I liked it. That fake interiors thing. Hoo boy. That was good. I liked that puzzle, but you had to reconstruct the house across the way, which should have tipped me off. Like, go check that house, idiot! You were probably all screaming, go check the other house! Or something. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you with these final words. Good game. Solid 8 out of 10. It loses 2 points for the ending, 8 out of 10 for everything else. It was a good mystery. I thought we'd find Ethan, and we'd take his place. We'd see him escape, and then we died. But no, we were a figment of his imagination. But, as always, I still had a lot of fun playing this game, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!